Okay, so we're here at Glendale Harley-Davidson with top salesman Levi. He's going to tell us the differences. This is the 2014 Street Glide, and we're going to learn about the differences between the 2014 and the 2013.
Absolutely. We'll start from the front of the motorcycle, very, very front. First thing you're going to notice when you see the bike is you're going to see the air duct right in here. Now what this does is it eliminates buffering for the operator of the motorcycle, and this is a groundbreaking design that Harley-Davidson has applied for 2014. They listen to a lot of operators, a lot of riders of the motorcycle world and touring world, and this was one of the complaints that folks were coming up with. So we developed this section here that takes the air in, goes on and eliminates the buffering for the operator, which is huge. Now, some folks were saying, if I encounter weather, what's this going to do? Is this all the water going to come in here and blast over my face? No. You got a button here. You tap down on it, goes up, and it will close. It closes, it dams it up. So basically, all the weather will stay off of you as much as possible. It won't travel through this ram system there. And then you just go ahead and tap it down, and it'll open it right up. Next big step is the short fender, or I should say just fender that isn't as wide or long as the earlier fenders used to be. So now your front wheel is exposed more. It exposes the new wheels that come with the Street Glide now. Brand new design. So you get to see more of it. It almost gives it the illusion of a 21-inch front wheel, which is actually a 19-inch front wheel. Still maintaining the Brembo braking system. It's a linked ABS system. The linked system activates at above 25 miles an hour. At above 25 miles an hour, for example, if you were to apply your rear brakes, your center piston on your front brake will also be applied. So it's a safety feature. But if you're just cruising through the parking lot at 10 miles an hour, they're independent. There was another manufacturer that did not make them independent, kept them linked no matter what speed you're traveling on. It was a disaster. You tap your front brake or your rear brake, both brakes were applied over with the bike and yourself. So Harley learned from that other manufacturer and decided not to go that route. Okay, now your instrument cluster. New gauges, larger numbers, and now there's a different illumination behind there. So folks that have trouble or have the challenging eyesight, if you would, it's going to be a bit easier for them to see all their gauges and to read their instruments as well. This is a 4.0 system, so it's a 4-inch screen. This is not a touch screen. This one you still have to use the buttons here, and you can also apply with your new joysticks here. All the buttons are ergonomically fit to work for almost every hand. Handlebars are pulled back a bit more. Ergonomically, the studies were done for average height folks, and whatever that is, right? But for most folks, the application right off the bat is a very comfortable fit. You also have this here. This is where a smartphone would go, and you also have a connection. You could connect a USB port to your smartphone, and it is waterproof. And what I would recommend to do is to actually, if you have an OtterBox, for example, on an iPhone, remove the OtterBox, place it inside, or any of the protection you have on your smartphone, put it inside, and you can connect a USB port, and it will charge your phone and do a direct link up to your infotainment system. It's pretty self-explanatory as far as going over all your controls. You have an information button here. Some folks are worried about losing their barometric air temperature, or not barometric air temperature, but ambient air temperature gauge and oil pressure gauge. But now that's indicated here. You hit your information button, and it'll come up on your screen, so you actually get to see it there. Navigation is to be placed on here. Upgraded stereo system, which is pretty amazing. Folks who have had touring models before were used to using the barrel key to open up the fuel gate and the fuel cap, but now it's just a push button. You tap it, and then you have access to your fuel cap. So you don't need a barrel key for that anymore. This particular model is not liquid cooled. This is a Street Glide. Liquid cooled engines came on 3 models: Screaming Eagles, your FLHTKs, which are limiteds, and your Trike. And the liquid cooling system works for your exhaust ports only. It's an amazing system. This here is the upgraded 103 engine, high output, and what it does is it has the intake system here acts almost as a ramjet system. So it's been redesigned, intakes more air, and has a higher, now it has a more upgraded cam system. It's a 255 cam. So it's got more jump, more power off the line, which is very popular. This one has an oil cooler, and it also has the rear cylinder cutoff system, which can be applied by the operator if you are in Death Valley, 115 degrees, stuck at a train station somewhere, and you need to eliminate that rear cylinder. Totally possible. One of my favorite, hands down favorite aspects of the new machines is the one-touch system, which if you have an earlier bagger, you know how much of a pain in the butt it was to grab the latch, lean it forward, pull it back, and then you just have to get those claws underneath the hooks there. Right. Not anymore. You lift this lever up, and all the system goes there. It is a dream come true. It is actually a bit bigger, a little bit larger than the earlier boxes. Another aspect that folks don't think about, but real world a feature that we've been encountering is a lot of bag theft like crazy, and it's
of the bag itself.
Yes, I'm not going to go into how they get stolen.
Right.
The details. I don't want to give anybody bright ideas.
Right.
But just to give you an idea, if you look here, there's a sleeve that goes over this pin. Makes it very difficult for someone to try to take your bag.
Right.
All right.